Alright, quick update is I'm taking off all the weather strip and I'm going to be painting the inside T-top metal piece here. Even though I'm only going to see about ½ inch of it from the headliner up top, I just feel better just to paint this whole pillar all the way down here. Just the whole thing, even in the back. I'm going to paint all that black. I'll do single stage PPG paint. It's just easier. I don't want to have to shoot base and then clear, and then it's just easier just to do a single stage on the inside right here. And yeah, I gotta mask it all up, all with plastic, so I'll be doing that very soon. Top side, I'm not sure. I might do single stage as well. Alright, I'm getting ready to paint the interior of my car because everything's red, and I'll be doing a single stage black on it on the inside. I'm going to be painting all this upper area. I'm thinking to take the speakers out too and just spray that down in here too, black. Even though you're not going to see it, still feel like doing it anyway. But before I can do all that, I'm going to take this door off most likely because I don't want to get paint on my new door panels unless I cover it up with some plastic. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. It's a good 64 degrees in here. I'm trying to heat it up with a heater. Last night it was about the same temperature and I got it up to about 71 in here, which is perfect for shooting paint. And you can see where I masked it. I masked it right here. So all this is going to be single staged. And the rest is going to be base clear from here over. So when I'm done with this, when I'm ready for the outside, I'll tape up this side right at this edge, and so my hard line of the clear and all that will be in here, which won't bother me because you won't see that. It'll be inside this crack. And same thing on this side. I'll have the line going through here. And the door jambs, I'm probably gonna do base clear. I was gonna single stage it, but I think base clear will be better for the door jambs, that is. I mean, you can do single stage, you can do base clear, but for me it just seems more sense to shoot here when I'm spraying here, just to come up in here and shoot it at the same time, rather than shooting single stage in the door jamb and then having to back mask here, and then you could still maybe have a line there where the clear stopped, and I just don't want to risk that. So I'm just going to do all that together with the outside. Same thing over here. I'm going to base clear inside here. I'll just mask it here. But I am going to probably shoot this line black because I don't like, I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's black or red. You're not going to see that, but I might as well just do it. So if I'm going to do that, I might get overspray up in here. So I'll take this jack out and the little handle. And I kind of regret I put this stuff from Home Depot. It's perfect, this stuff, for insulation because it has the foil on it. But as a sound barrier to keep the noise down, I don't recommend it because it doesn't really stick too good. It sticks okay, but you can peel it off fairly easy. And you can see I have Dynamat here, and I can't unpeel that. That stuff is it's stuck on there like glue because of the tar stuff. So I ordered myself some more of this to do the rest, the back here. But yeah, I kind of regret putting this on because now I got to peel all this back. I ran out up to here. I did the whole car, and then I ran out right here in the trunk, and so I tried to get something, and I just did this cheap stuff, which I kind of regret. Yeah, like it might help for temperature, to keep the temperatures down or up, but like as an insulation barrier. But as for sound barriers, what I kind of wanted it for, it's not working too good. So yeah, I gotta rip all that off. You can see I put it all up in here. So when I get my Dynamat, I'll have to put it where all this crap is Fun, fun. So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna make another video on how I'm gonna repair this over here, because you can see it's a good 1/4 of an inch in here. So I'm gonna have to put some some fiberglass filler here, like Bondo glass or Dyna glass, just to fill that in, because that's not looking good. And then as you can see on the bottom, it sticks out, so I have to do some grinding to get this flush. I try to tweak it around, but you know, all these cars, they fit a little different. I got this one mostly repaired, and if this was a rubber one, I'd be able to play around with it and tweak it around and twist it and stuff. But the fiberglass, once it's laid, you know, you get what you get. And every car is a little different. These ain't gonna fit perfectly on every car. I made one of these for my convertible, and it fit perfect with very little. Well, it wasn't perfect, but it wasn't as bad as this one. I didn't have to use as much filler. But this one's just really funky, and I found out, I was hammering this down, the little mount, that there's a lot of filler on this car. There's a good 1/8 of an inch of filler. It kind of cracked right here when I hit it with a hammer. So yeah, this body works pretty flat. So somebody, because they painted it not too long ago, and they did a pretty good job. So I'm gonna trust them that it's sound. It doesn't look like old filler. It looks fairly new. You can tell it looks pretty green. It doesn't look like old or anything. It's not rusty or anything. So I'm just gonna go and add some more filler in there and fix that, and yeah, and just get the body work done on this side after I paint inside, because I want to get this inside done. It's really bugging me that the inside is not done, and I'm still kind of bummed that I had to rip up the weather strips just to get in here to paint. But you want it done right. This is the way to do it. I even pulled that off too. That's got to be repainted as well. Got to get these sanded. It's going to be painted off the car. And that's about it. I got to get to work. I got to take that door off. I really don't want to take it off, but because I'm running out of space here. But it's going to be in my way. I don't know. I might leave it on and just put a bag over it. We'll see. Alright, finally got it all masked up, and I can tell you right now, it's a pain in the butt to do masking. I don't like it. Really tight in here. It's going to be kind of tough to get in there, but it is what it is. I don't have to paint everything black, just, you know, most of the stuff. All that red stuff that you see out here is going to be painted. All that's going to be painted. It's all scuffed. And I just got to cover up this door, and then I can start. got finished painting this on the inside. Even though you're only going to see, actually you don't see anything hardly, I ended up painting it anyway. I got some more Dynamat coming, and that's going to go back here, and everywhere you see metal, that'll all be done. Most important part of this was this rail here, because that's the part you see. Even though the headliner, it doesn't really cover it, you can still see that very top piece. So I mean, like I said, I kind of did more work than I should have. I could have just lifted that weather strip back and just sprayed it with a rattle can and been done with it, but I wanted to paint everything black, so it's kind of a pain in the butt because you got to mask everything off over here. And I couldn't even reach in here with my gun, so I rattle can that with some I think it's roller bar paint. I'll show you guys in a minute what I used. I think I got halfway up, and I only put on one coat in some areas because I ran out of paint, but I did get 2 coats up here. That's the main objective, was to get this nicely painted up here where you will be seeing that. All this other stuff you won't see. It'll all be covered up. There's this side. Came out pretty nice. I don't see any orange peel in it at all. So that's done. And right here, this metal piece up here, I just shot it with this. It's roll bar chassis gloss black. It's high temperature, up to 250 degrees. So hopefully that'll stay good. It's going to be under the dash anyway, so it's not going to get hardly any sun. But yeah, that's it for now. And now I'm ready to paint the exterior. So now when I paint the exterior, all I have to do is mask under here. I actually could shoot that again if I want to, or I can mask up here on top and just shoot this edge. Probably going to do that because I don't feel like sanding that. And then I'll mask here. See where it's painted on one side? You'll mask that side, and then I'll put some plastic over this whole section, and then I'll start painting this up here, and then the back, and then again I'll have this painted here. See, that's painted, so I'll mask this part, and then I'll just put some plastic there, and then I'll shoot all this at once. And I'm probably going to shoot all this with that too, mine as well, and just I'll do base coat, clear coat on that too. And I'll take the bumper off. So all I'm really painting exterior wise is the shell, because I'm not painting the doors with the car, or the hatch, or the fenders, or the bumpers, or the hood. So it's pretty much just the car itself. That's it for now. Stay tuned for some more videos on this thing. I'm going to be building the whole thing on YouTube, so from start to finish. It's just a little Night Rider project.